Hello, I'm Suzanne Lieurance, the Working Writers Coach and the author of over 24 published books. If you've been thinking of writing a book but you haven't started yet, that's great news, particularly if this is your first book, because today I'd like to give you 3 reasons why it's a good idea to shop around and find a coach, a writing coach, even before you start writing your book, even before you start the first page of that manuscript. So here are those reasons. The first reason to start looking for a coach or to work with a coach even before you start writing your manuscript is because a good coach, a good writing coach, is going to help you write a more marketable manuscript, a book that's more likely to sell, not only to publishers, but a book that's more likely to sell to readers. So even if you plan to self-publish, if you start working with a coach, that coach is going to help you create a more marketable manuscript. And there are many reasons for this, and I can go into those in another video. But right now, just realize that a good coach is going to help you write a manuscript that's more likely to sell to publishers and also is going to be easier to sell to readers. The second reason to work with a writing coach even before you start writing your book is because a good coach is usually a published author himself or herself, and usually they know a system for writing books. They either have created their own system for writing books, maybe they've created a system for fiction, and maybe they've created another system for writing nonfiction, and they followed this system to write their own book, so it makes it easier to write the book. If they haven't created their own system, then they may have looked around and found some other good systems, and they followed them before, so they know they work. So it's going to be much easier to write a book if you have a system to follow, and a good coach is going to provide you with that system. The third reason to start working with a coach even before you start writing your book is because a good coach is going to help you work out a great writing schedule, one that works for you, so that you're not going to be writing for hours and hours a day for weeks on end. You're going to create a schedule that works for you. So these are just 3 reasons to start looking for a coach if you're thinking of writing a book. Now, speaking of systems, my partner and fellow author, she's an award-winning author and a publishing coach, Wendy Dewar Hughes, she and I have created a system for writing nonfiction books. And our system certainly has a workable schedule because you're going to write a book, if you follow our system, in just 3 days. And it's even more incredible because you're going to write that book in just 3 days here at the beach where I live on the Treasure Coast in southern Florida. So our system is called Beach Book Blowout. It's going to take place in May, just 3 days here at the beach. So get more information about it by just following the link below this video, and you'll get all the great details. The system, our Beach Book Blowout, the 3-day weekend is in the first part of May, so it's coming up soon, so don't wait. Go look at the page right now, and I hope in a few weeks I will see you at the beach.